Hi Shuffle family and friends, I'm Glam Shuffle and welcome to my channel. This is number 2 in the series of videos entitled Shuffle Dance for Beginners. Today we are going to be covering off the Polly Pocket. That's also known in some dance styles as the cross blade, also known as the X step as well. Polly Pocket is also sometimes referred to as the diagonal running man as well. As with the other videos, I will work alongside you, so the video may seem as though it is extended more than you may be used to, but it is a video for complete beginners, and I am working with you to work on the moves from the ground up. So without further ado, pause the video if you need to, hop into something comfortable, and I will see you when you are changed. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the steps. I've got an X marked out on the floor because from a bird's eye view, the moves which we're doing with our feet resemble a cross. So, as I said, some people also call this diagonal running man. The differences between this and the standard running man are A, that it's done in a diagonal, so your feet are moving diagonally rather than one in front of the other. And the second difference is the perch. So in number 1, if you remember, I taught you the perch where your leg is at a 90-degree angle. In the Polly Pocket, the perch is slightly different in that your leg is forming this triangular shape with the toe pointing downwards. So this is your perch for the entire Polly Pocket move. Okay, and on the other side, okay, so that's your perch. Brilliant. Okay, so those are the two differences. As it can be a balance challenge, what I would suggest you do is use a chair if you need to, or hold on to something, waist height preferably, and give yourself enough room. So hold on to something. I'll be right back. Okay. So I do not have a humble dining chair, but I have the humble garden chair. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to this as I demonstrate, and you can do the same just to keep your balance whilst we practice together. Right, so if you remember correctly, we'll start with the perch, and then we will shoot the perched legs cross body. So crossing your body, yeah, the front leg's going to cross your body. That's what I mean by cross body. Okay, and then as we shoot that one cross body, the back leg is going to shoot back. So let's do that on the ground. So perch, shoot. Yeah, and they both land at the same time. Perch. So this needs to go cross body. Shoot. And when you land, if you notice, my weight is more to the back of my body. Okay. So I can probably lift this, probably lift the front leg up because the weight is at the back of my body. Not so far back, I'm not really on the heels, I'm more on the toe. Yeah, so toe, midfoot, toe. Yeah. Right, let's return to perch. Remember which one we return with? Returning with the foot that is shot out. So we hop on the foot that is shot out. Hop to perch, perfect. Using your chair as you need, and then shooting cross body. Now, as we have the chair for stability, we can also focus on the upper half of the body. And the key for the upper half of the body for this move is to keep the torso as forward facing as possible. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to return to the perch. boop. And then we're going to send the perched leg cross body. And send obviously the standing leg back, landing at the same time. Let's go back to perch, perch. Shoot. Yeah, so shooting forwards and back. Keeping torso front. Perch. Shoot. Yeah. The only thing with having a chair is that you might find yourself putting the weight in that, so bring it as closely as you need to so that you can still keep the weight in that back foot. Yeah. Returning to perch. Oops, I've totally missed my cross. Returning to perch. And then cross body. Return to perch. Cross body. Trying to keep that torso front. Weight in the back leg. Return to perch. Cross body. Maybe picking up a little bit of speed now. Return to perch. Cross body. Weight in the back leg. Return to perch. 2 more. Cross body. Return to perch. Cross body. Return to perch. Fantastic. Let me show you this from the back. You can work with me from the back. So keeping your chair at a reasonable distance. Not too close so that you can't move. Not too far so that you're not leaning all your weight into it. Okay? Okay, so let's do this. So, jump to perch. We're going to send the perched leg cross body and send the standing leg back. Boop. Yeah, remember landing the front leg on the heel. Return to perch. Boop. Perfect. Remember, weight in the back leg, torso facing forwards. Back to that perch. Shooting out. Remember, hopping on the leg that is shot out. And return. Okay, let's try and pick up the pace a little bit. Return. And cross body. Return to perch. Cross body. Return to perch. Torso front. Cross body. Return to perch. Cross body. Return to perch and cross body. Return to perch and repeat. And perch. Okay, fantastic. So now we're going to offboard the chair. Now we should be quite comfortable. Now we've offboarded the chair. I mean, do keep the chair as long as you need to until you feel comfortable. But hopefully now your body's a bit more comfortable with the moves and we can do the Polly at a faster pace. Okay. With the Polly, it is a bit easier actually to find your flow and keep your balance when you're doing it a little bit faster. So let's try it together at a faster pace. So I'll begin and then you can join at any time you feel ready. Cross body perch, cross body perch, cross body perch. Perch, 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 perch. Shoot, hop, 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 shoot. Hop, shoot, hop, shoot, hop, shoot. And done. Let's change. Okay, so the same thing. Remembering hopping and shooting. Okay. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, shoot, hop, shoot. Okay. So there's one more thing that I'm going to add, which you may have seen me doing as I picked up the pace, and that is utilizing our arms. So as you kick the leg out in one direction, remember you're keeping the torso as front facing as possible, and swing your arms to the opposite direction. And you come back to perch, centralizing the arms, swing them to the opposite direction as you kick the leg out. Yeah, so the opposite direction of the leg that is kicked out. Coming back to center, and again. Yeah, so the hands, sorry, are going in the opposite direction to the leg that's kicked out. So I'll show you that. I'll just demonstrate with arms. So arms in the opposite direction to that which you are kicking. That keeps your torso facing front. Show you from the back. Arms in the opposite direction to that which your foot is shooting out. Perfect. And there we have the Polly pocket. So I hope you enjoyed today's video on the Polly Pocket. Please, of course, feel free to rewind, go over it as many times as you like until you're comfortable. Keep a hold of the chair for as long as you need to, once again, until you've got your balance. But as I did say, as you speed up the Polly Pocket and use those hands to stabilize the torso, you'll probably find it much easier to keep a balance. But yeah, whilst you're learning what to do around the perch and shooting, then feel free to use the chair, the adjustment, and then gradually offboard it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, follow, and subscribe, and look out for me in the next one. Thank you. Have a blessed and wonderful day.